Alright everyone, welcome back to our 4v4 normal team battle against CrossHeart. So, can't speak words. Thing!
CrossHeart.
I don't know what I said. CrossHeart,
Like,
there we go!
I sat there for a moment, I'm flying the plane, I was like, what did she just say?
Shut up.
And I legit was floating into
shut
space.
up, it is normal, so Doryan does not return. Instead we have Xateramusa with Murakumo versus Duive, I think. If I can spell. Duive. Using Nova Grappler.
Didn't we just have this conversation?
Yes.
We did? Oh.
Zot is having mental typos. Anyway.
Wait, Zot?
Gross.
Mythos!
Nova, you're dead. Nova, you're dead.
She's having mental problems. She's having mental problems, I'm having mental problems.
We're all mental.
Except me, because I'm flying planes.
We're all mental.
You're killing things with a plane. That's pretty mental.
Just because I'm evil doesn't mean jack shit. Okay, I guess it does.
I think that means all of the shit.
No. No, it doesn't. You can keep your dirty mouth shut, bitch.
All of the great mighty poo.
No, please stop.
No,
That disgusted me so much. Fucking stop.
Anyone who gets that reference. Oh
anyway, Zot just rode,
What is exploding behind me?
Zot just rode
Murakumos have a quintet?
Yes!
I didn't know that.
They've had a quintet.
I didn't know that.
They got it when they got their reverse.
Oh.
I think
it's the fact that I've never seen it before.
You don't fight Zot much, do you?
I don't fight anyone who uses Murakumo, and Zot is pretty much the only one who uses Murakumo.
Not the only one in all of DS. We found like 1 or 2 other people who do it in certain teams, but the number is small. Not many people want to actually learn what they do.
And what they do is fucking terrifying.
You know what's
actually kind of, yeah.
If I put my mind to it, I could probably do it, but...
I mean, I could probably do it, but I don't know. I don't think they like me.
Got rides the Unflipper and is gonna use the grade 3 searcher. So she got a grade 3 out of it, and if the Vanguard hits, that was free.
People, hey bud.
Mythos is dead.
Oh my god. Hi.
Now I know Mythos is dead's voice. Good to know.
Nova. I don't care anymore. I really don't. I'm just done with things. I don't.
Leave no guards, which means that unit's about to be unflipped. She checks another Legion mate. Kuzahona.
Damage checked, Immortal Asura Kaiser.
Now we know what deck this is.
I haven't seen Immortal in a while.
Why didn't she unflip?
Good question.
I don't think she's paying attention.
When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if you have Murakumo, choose a card from your damage zone and turn face up. It's literally forced. I find that funny.
Wait, unflips are forced?
This is forced!
Yes.
It has no May in it. It is forced.
You have to unflip. I don't know why you wouldn't unflip, but you have to unflip.
But what happens if you have no counterblast flip?
Then it just doesn't happen.
I know, I'm kidding. I was being a smart ass.
It forces you to unflip, unflip damage.
I was being a smart ass.
Doesn't she need to
I'm telling her in the chat, need to unflip.
She needs to read.
And then she says, I don't want to unflip, but
it's forced.
Why wouldn't you? Even if it's not forced, why wouldn't you want to unflip? I've had somebody tell me before in at locals, why didn't they just unflip it? It's because they didn't want to, and I was like, why don't you want to unflip counterblast?
She rides a Shirayuki.
Yeah, she uses Shirayuki in
the Legion. Yeah, I knew that, but it's every time that I've seen Zot fight, she's always gotten the Legion. So
she's gotten Shirayuki against me a lot.
I never see her use Shirayuki, honest.
I remember when she was using a 12 crit Murakumo deck.
That would be scary.
It's more annoying than anything else.
Well, she got a crit in Fushimi in the draft check. The damage check, however, gets a stand and a heal. So shit. So she can't hit Vanguard, but she can hit one of the grade 3 rearguards. Alright, is it just me, or does this deck seem really old? Not Zot's, the Nova Grappler one.
He's doing an old school Immortal Azure Kaiser deck, and any grade 3s you look at and don't know why it's there are for the sake of the Immortal Azure Kaiser skill. Also, now that he has 4 damage, if he has the ability to ride that son of a bitch, that's a problem. But it doesn't look like he has that, so.
Oh well.
Death Metal Droid can hit for 13k on its own, but with a 6k booster behind, it doesn't matter. Almighty Reporter gets put back into hand if its attack hits the Vanguard, or if its attack hits in general. No, it has to hit the Vanguard.
Has to hit Vanguard.
I was gonna say it's a stealth fighter, which I actually used a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a way to get boosted attacks and then have hand anyway, which Nova Grapplers have trouble with hand, and they have trouble with shit getting retired, so it helps both actually.
Especially when fighting me.
Lady Cyclone and a grade 3.
It's like, hey Nova, I see you like your rear guards. No, stop. Why? They're all dead now.
And with the Jura Kaiser's skill, he gets to stand because of the grade 3. Stands Daredevil Samurai because it gains 3k from its own ability.
Which he goes after Kuzunoha for.
And Zot guards it.
Wait, what?
I'm confused.
I don't think Zot has a lot of attackers right now.
Considering she doesn't even have a booster, we have a problem.
I don't think she has a lot of anything right now. Because she's been guarding with almost all triggers. Actually, no, she has been guarding with all triggers.
Shit.
So she might have a trigger hand.
I forgot that I made Zot a mat. I wonder if she's using it right now.
I'm using the basic mat, because why not?
I have my own special mat.
Yeah, I know.
I have like 12
30.
mats. I don't have that many.
You have 30 mats.
I do not have that many.
By the way, what would the Murakumo Legion even do?
It's,
The Legion or the Stride?
I meant Stride, not Legion. I don't know
wait,
why I
Murakumo have a stride?
You have my habits. No, he's saying if there was a Stride, what would it do?
Guys, I'm about to attack the satellite.
It would probably do something like select a rear guard, search your deck for up to 2 of the same name, and call it. And then at the end turn, it goes on the bottom.
It can't at the end turn go to bottom, because at the end turn, Stride leaves.
No, not stride. Select a rear guard.
No, what I'm saying is, it wouldn't be on the field to resolve the end of turn effect.
Meaning they stay.
What?
Strides leave at the end of turn.
Yes.
Yeah, and everything activate, it would be able to resolve.
I thought it
I'm
would
pretty
react
sure.
at the same time.
It would be able to return. Well, let me put it this way: with Great Nature, you can choose to return the Stride to the bottom of the deck first. I mean, back into the G zone first, and then when units retire from it, then. Oh wait, the unit retires them anyway. So yeah, okay.
Dumbass. Is that?
Vic 10.
I couldn't tell. I thought I threw the red.
Wow, Zot. Just now,
That's
looking at the thing that should have unflipped the thing like 4 turns ago.
Did she just notice?
Yes, she did.
And Duive lied.
And Duive lied.
No, it's not even a lie. I think he forgot.
Ah!
Yeah, he forgot. He forgot.
Yes, he was Vanguard.
I think she just now saw the chat where I said it. Okay. Because...
Well, that was weird. So, the game just killed me.
Yes,
for no reason.
The unflip was forced.
It's not May. It doesn't say May. That's rusty, apparently.
Okay.
I'm so... lost.
Okay, so... the game said no, you're doing too much, and just kind of killed me.
Yeah, that happens. The game will kill you.
Well, it's more that I was flying at the satellite, nothing hit me, I didn't hit any of the invisible walls, I just died. Like, randomly, just engine malfunction explosion.
Okay!
Okay, it was resolved. Zod unflip.
Can we continue?
Yes. Zod unflip 4 turns later.
Doesn't really change a whole lot, but...
It does because Zod's deck uses a lot of counterblast once per turn. So, depending on how long this game lasts, it could actually affect how many times she can use skills.
Yeah, I guess so.
And keep in mind, Vic 10 has Azura Kaiser's name right now.
Yep.
So Daredevil Samurai skills work.
Yep. Which is really funny.
So if this hits, he could stay in the rear. Well, it doesn't matter at this point. And it does gain 3k.
Which he noticed.
So now he can also stay in the booster, and that gains 3k, and and Daredevil Samurai gains another 3k. Or he could not do that.
So,
He was supposed to stay in the booster, and it gained 5k, and then the other one would gain 5k, so it'd be hitting for 29.
Did he just forget to stand for Victon?
Yes. Yes, he did.
You know Victon is also forced?
It really is, but it's literal. Unlike the unflip, it's actually too late now.
I still find this funny. No one can read cards.
Zod says she's rusty, which in itself is kind of an issue, but it's happening anyway.
She strides, dropping Panther and Pushini.
Hopefully, this is Atmos.
Please be
Please
Atmos.
be Atmos.
Please be Atmos. Yay, Atmos!
It's Atmos.
I like how we were both on the same page there. Please be Atmos.
Lasers really don't like me.
Because Atmos, when it attacks, it gains another... Oh, and she can use Sugoroku's ability to put it behind the Vanguard. So it gains 10,000 for a Counterblast 1.
You have to counterblast.
Yeah.
You have to counterblast.
Wait, it's a Counterblast.
You need to counterblast!
It's a Counterblast 1, Zod!
Ah!
God damn it! And Duive does not notice.
21, 31, 41. That's still hitting. That's a 1 of 3 pass. That is a 2 of 3 pass.
This is what
This is a 3 of 3 pass.
That's 3. He's not making the mistake that Shuyin did against Doryan.
Suddenly she gets 3 triggers.
I'm so waiting for that.
I'd be really surprised considering how many triggers are in that drop. I want it to happen, but I'd be surprised.
It was still a counterblast! You're supposed to counterblast. Hey, look, there's one.
One trigger.
Wait, don't tell me. I'm lagging really bad. Oh, there's
Two
two!
triggers.
Come on, do it! Do it, Zot! Come
I think she's
on!
already.
No!
Nope.
One trigger off.
It was a perfect guard, but damn. And Zot still needs to counterblast.
She did in the end.
Oh, well, I'm
At
lagging.
the very end of the turn.
Okay, I'm lagging.
At the very end, like right after the third check, she just said, "Oh, I have to counterblast," and did it.
Okay. Why did she
So we're
counterblast
all
that,
good.
though? I would have counterblasted the heal.
I don't think she's thinking about Stride anymore. I mean, Legion anymore.
And
Here comes
Stride.
thick plasma. I would think.
You would think.
Wow, we're gonna time out.
Oh, shit, we might.
No, I
Wait, is
timed.
this a 30? Is this a 30-minute fight?
No, it's 16 minutes.
Oh, then Mythos, you must not have moved in between fights.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh.
Oh,
Is
you
that
meant
plasma?
the Ace Combat mission. Okay.
We timed out on the special raid mission because the door wouldn't fucking open.
Aww.
The door literally said, "No, not opening."
Well, it's Vic Plasma.
Yep. And unlike me, he remembers the skill.
Unlike who?
Unlike me yesterday.
What'd you do yesterday?
Remember, you and me were fighting?
Oh, right! So, I actually have that video. I mean, that replay. Maybe we'll get to it. But we were doing a training yesterday, and...
Yeah, Cece actually asked me when those are going up. We would have to do at least 12 recordings to get them up, so that'll...
Well, the thing
take a
is,
while.
I don't have, like, half of the later video, the later replays.
Earlier?
The rounds 3 and 4.
Oh.
I don't have, like, any of those. But,
We can always do rounds 1 and 2 at least.
yeah, but anyways, we were doing a training, and...
What the fu- Oh, right. Shiryuki.
Yeah, anyways, we were doing a training. And so, Nova and I had to fight in the final round for our training. I was using Genesis, and he was using Nova Grappler, and he forgot to use Vic Plasma's skill. It was fun.
I'm actually surprised
And it's
that
what
Zot...
let me live. It is what let me live.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that Zot used the 5k block with that, considering that it was already a 2-pass. Just with that, she could save the card. But she does have a perfect guard in hand.
The thing
And she can
is,
afford 1 damage.
Shiryuki's skill is only for the one battle. Never mind, I lie.
She has another.
She has another. She says, fuck it.
And this is why Shiryuki is really good. This is why Shiryuki is really good.
So he would still need 2 to pass.
So it's 2 to pass. If she does not, if Zot does nothing else, it's a 2 pass.
Never mind.
And she's making it no pass.
I think the last time I fought Shiryuki, I was using Sing Saver.
I don't think I've ever actually really fought a Shiryuki.
Zot's the only one in area that's still this unit. Which is unfortunate because you just saw what happened.
Yeah. So what can Zot do that could possibly live?
Well,
And
if she
win.
does Stride, she'll end it, but at the same time, unless she just drew a grade 2, she doesn't have Stride. Because she used both Shiryukis.
Nope,
Oh, she did draw a grade 2.
we're not striding. We're
I
saying
think
fuck stride.
Oh, I know what she's doing now.
I don't.
She's gonna use Sugoroku's skill to put it behind the grade 2, so now it's a 16k column. And she might call a unit behind Vanguard. No, she's not. Well, Duive didn't get triggers in the drive check, so this is gonna be difficult to block.
That's one.
That's a 1 pass. That's a 2 pass.
That's a 2 pass.
If Zot gets a trigger and gives it to rear, she can win.
Hey, look, there's one.
Give it to rear.
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 Don't think about it.
Give it to rear.
Don't think about it. Just instinctively give it to rear guard.
Just give it to the rear guard.
You're thinking too much. You don't have to think this much about it.
Don't think, Zot. Give it to rear. Give it to rear. You can do it. Give it to rear. Guard.
Unless he checked a perfect guard, he doesn't have guard.
I didn't say perfect guard.
Wait.
Wait, he checked Lady Cyclone.
Yeah, he did. Oh well, she wouldn't have gotten it anyways.
Well, now she's gonna force that card out. It's gonna make him discard the last card in hand.
Meaning, unless he drive checks a grade 3, no stride.
He can't stride, and he can't do much else.
And being that she did get Shiryuki, she can actually guard, kind of, mostly. Probably.
Why does Dive have the surprise look?
I don't know.
She got draw trigger, she drew for draw trigger, and she checked again.
Uh-oh.
Please don't tell me Zot DC'd.
Wait, he quit?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa, wait! Wait! What?
He
Wait,
quit.
He quit?
What do you mean he quit?
Wait, did he DC or quit?
What the hell happened?
I think he DC'd.
So, does that count as a win for us?
Yes.
Yeah, we win.
Oh. Okay. That's the end of this match. Surprising cutoff because of DC.
I don't know if it was a DC because he gave a look.
Yeah.
He just looked at that like, are you kidding me? Shiryuki again. Fuck this.
Maybe.
I'm gone.
Maybe that was what it was. Alright, catch y'all later. We'll see you in the next match.
I mean, like, seriously.